Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. You join us for this T20 match between the Bangalore Crowns and Delhi. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me in the commentary box is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the irrepressible David Gower.
Thanks, Athers. We're almost ready to get underway. Earlier, I took a look at the conditions for the day, and it really does look like having a bowl will be the correct move, and hope you can chase down anything the opposition posts. Very cloudy, but any rain that is around is due to miss us.
Thanks, David. It looks like the captains are ready for the toss. Let's go pitch side.
So the decision is made to bat first in what could just about be called bowler-friendly conditions. Both captains will be happy enough.
Here we go. First ball of the match. Nothing better than getting a game started and hearing the sound of leather on willow. There'll be one run here for them.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yes. Finds the edge.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep. There'll be runs here.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Wait. Straight to the fielder.
Not a great delivery. Got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep. Well placed. Should get a single.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yeah. Great shot. At least one on offer. 5 runs added in that over. Delhi are none for 5. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Waiting.
Nair shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it. It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Over. Delhi are 2 for 9. Brilliant diving stop.
Didn't hit that well, very late in playing the shot.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Exactly where you want your fielders to throw as a wicketkeeper, right over the top of the stumps.
Too full, got what it deserved. Crying wolf is not the best approach. It'll just annoy the umpire. Nicked it! It's getting to where this is becoming a problem. It's obvious it isn't out, but they appeal anyway. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Hola. Yep.
They'll get at least 1. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters.
Yep.
Nicely played.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Wait.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible. A couple on offer here.
Waiting. Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Wait. Yep.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
10 runs added there. Delhi are 2 for 26. Hazelwood, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yep. Yeah.
Out!
Yeah!
Good catch!
Back to the sheds, but a good contribution to the team today. It's been a nice knock.
Patel is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yeah, yeah.
Patel ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Waiting.
End of the over. Delhi are 3 for 28.
Yeah, yeah.
Picks the gap perfectly.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Wait on.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep. Wait. Yep, yep.
They've made it home, but there should never have been the chance of the run out in the first place.
Confident appeal. Could it be?
Patel shakes their head. It was there to hit. Couldn't make the most of it.
Delhi weren't given much of an opportunity. A very tidy over. And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yes.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Yep.
Edged. Unplayable. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yup.
Patel gets off the mark.
End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
Some adjustments to the field.
Gotcha.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Couldn't get it through the field. Huge appeal.
Yup. Keeper. Yeah, yeah.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple. Super catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Edge! What a ball!
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Waiting.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep, yep.
Good shot. A beauty.
Good return there, back from the deep. That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Yes.
Massive edge.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Well, that's the right shot to choose, but timed it badly. Couldn't get the drive away.
Yep.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one too. Not many opportunities to score.
Yes.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Yes.
Big edge.
Keeper. Yep, yep. Yep.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Yep.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be four.
Good return, back from the deep.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Sharma from the north end.
Yeah, yep. Yep, yep. Wait.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Yep. Yes.
There'll be one run here for them.
Yes.
Just about timed that perfectly. End of the over, 6 off it. Delhi are 4 for 62.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Yes.
There'll be runs here.
Decisive running might have gotten them too. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end.
Yeah, yep.
Very sweet off the bat and 4 all the way.
Flashed at it. Didn't time it well but got enough to get it to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yep.
Brilliant shot, that.
It was timed well for 4. Gee, that was a good shot.
They shouldn't get too... discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Some adjustments to the field.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
11 runs added there. Delhi are 4 for 73.
Yep.
Timed that brilliantly.
That ball was just an invitation that was accepted by return of post. Sharma will be disappointed with that delivery. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Waiting.
Straight to the fielder.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Loud shout.
Wait on.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yes.
Thick edge. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Yep.
Crying wolf is not the best approach. It'll just annoy the umpire. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Tough call either way. Might be worth risking a review if they're right.
How close is that? Could be the wicket. Looking good so far. No issue with the bounce. Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. And it's unfortunate in the end, but if you're the batter, you're still there.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Yep.
Well placed, should get a single.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Bowler.
Decisive running might have gotten 2. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Over. Delhi are 4 for 89. Timed that perfectly. Pulled in off the boundary rope. Good fielding out there. A couple on offer here.
Yes.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Huge edge.
Maybe they didn't pick that up. Very late on the shot.
Yep.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Yes.
That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
They look busy from the first ball they faced. 50 up in good time too.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Decisive running might have just got them 2. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end.
Sharma doing really well to keep the pressure on these two. Another good over of bowling. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Bowl disturbs the furniture.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Yep.
They'll get at least 1.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one.
Yes!
That's off the middle of the bat.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Yep!
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Bowler is confident on this one. Going with pace now. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Drives and misses everything.
Hazelwood with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Gone, played all around it.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
Yeah.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Wait on!
Quick onto that in the infield.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yeah.
Confident appeal. Could it be?
Yep.
Taken. A really good one too.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait, though, to face their first ball. Big shout. It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on. Brilliant diving stop.
Just threw the shot too early.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Edge. Amazing delivery.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Start, ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
That shot sees them getting their innings started.
The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building. Beaten on the drive.
Nice bowling.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Yes.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Yeah. Yes.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Wow, that's missed a lot.
Sharma shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yep.
Eight runs added in that over. Delhi are 7 for 125. The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep.
Yes.
We're there.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Waiting. Yep.
Loud appeal. And that's the end of the innings. The Royal Challengers have been set a target of 129 runs. This total is well below par, and the openers are going to be looking to close this out quickly. The bowlers are going to have to find someone to make up for the rest of the team's batting failures.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Yep, yep.
This could be trouble.
Salt gets off the mark.
Misses everything.
Nice bowling.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yes.
Good return there, back from the deep.
High in the air. This should be an easy chance. Gone. It's a good catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Right there.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
End of the over. 4 runs coming from it. The Royal Challengers are 1 for 4. Stark, the left armour, is the new bowler from the south end.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Great shot through the gap.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for 4. A poor delivery.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Stark has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Pads away. Big appeal.
Yes.
There'll be runs here.
Keepers in.
It's easy runs there at this level when you stray a little down the leg side. Tucked it nicely off the pads for more runs.
Yes. No.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Couldn't have played that any better.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Yes. Keepers in.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
End of the over. 8 off it. The Royal Challengers are 1 for 27. Going with spin now.
Yep, yep.
Out. Pretty straightforward catch in the end.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It looked like it would be moving to a big score, but it's not to be.
Huge Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
That was the slower ball, and it didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Saw it from the moment it left the hand, latched onto it and given the full treatment.
Timed that brilliantly.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter, right at the top of their game.
Absolutely nailed it.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. The right armer is coming on to bowl from the north end. Nicked it. Strong appeal. Good catch. Out.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail. Umpire signals wide. Such a poor delivery. Really need to work out what actually went wrong there.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Nice shot.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
David has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Super piece of timing.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you've still got to hit them. Majestic batting.
Oh, nice bowling.
Good bit of timing there.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Patel, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Gone!
Yeah.
Excellent catch, close to the bat.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings. But all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Right out of the middle.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
That's a long way up. Is there anyone there to catch it?
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
The end of another over. This time, though, some more fielding changes are coming as the restrictions are lifted. The captain can push this field a bit deeper now. 3 more players able to go outside the circle.
Yep.
Power and precision in that shot.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Times it nicely.
It was in the air for a long time, but 4 bounced just inside the rope.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Edged it. Loud shout. Out. Simple catch, and the keeper makes no mistake.
That was a real shame. That was a brilliant innings. Really was heading towards something special. A good wicket to take at this stage.
Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
It's really hard not to get caught up in the excitement. The crowd are loving every minute of this game. Right off the middle of the bat.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, confidence is high out in the middle. That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
From the moment the openers walked onto the ground, you felt they knew it was their day. A huge win and fully deserved.
Well, that was a really one-sided contest. The result never looking in doubt at all. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. See you again soon.